What is going on, guys? It is ChosenTCG here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a chain burn deck. Alright, so this is for the March 2013 ban list, so make sure you do check out the deck list below if you haven't already done so. It's a great deck to play, and before I continue, I guess go subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And yeah, make sure you leave a comment and give it a like this video. So let's get started. So this is chain burn. Yeah, so there's really nothing to talk about except the fact that this deck is really trolly. I don't know if I think there's like so many ways to play this deck, but I guess it's kind of just my version. So I'm running what is this? Swift Scarecrow. Just because you don't really run any monsters technically, except like one Marshmallon. Yeah, one Marshmallon is to deal that extra 1,000 damage. But yeah, it's great to end a battle phase with this card. And the same thing, battle fader, you end the battle phase, and then sorry, this is from a direct attack, and you don't summon this card. While this card, you do summon it, so it is vulnerable to piercing. So just keep that in mind. Same thing in Final Countdown. If you run these two cards, and then you run a Lava Golem, two Lava Golems. Like I've seen people run two. I was like, this isn't like that much of a good card because I thought like I'm giving them a 3,000 beater, but then I was like, you know what, this is actually good because you can actually disrupt a lot of people's plays. If they have like two big XYZ monsters, you can actually get rid of it with Lava Golem, and they take 1,000 damage during each of the battle phase or standby phase. I'm sorry. So that's actually really good. And then you get two Lava Golems good, and then you got the one Morphing Jar, more draw power, two dualities, consistency draw, and then your 1 day of peace, limited to one, but you can still run one, draw one, pretty much end the battle phase. Like, I mean, both players don't take damage. And you got two chain burns, and then main card of the deck. And then if you guys don't know the effects, so after chain link 2, you can activate this card, and then you can you can only activate as a chain link 2 or higher. So inflict 400 for each chain link cards that are in a chain link during that turn. So if like the best case scenario is I guess you have 5 cards set, and then you have 6 cards in your hand. Your opponent has 5 cards set and 6 cards in their hand, and somehow all those cards were chained, and those 6 cards in both of your hands were all quick spells. I guess that would be 6. So that's 22 cards. 22 cards times 22 times 4. So that's 8,800. So that's like the best case scenario, but it's not really gonna happen. And yeah, so Poison of the Old Man, pretty much an Ukazi, except you can gain 1,200 life points. It's an extra effect to help you out. It's a quick play too, so you could chain it. And then you have Just Desserts. We don't know what it does. So all the burn cards now, so Just Desserts, and then Secret Barrel. Secret Barrel is actually 200 times, so you inflict damage 200 times to your opponent's. With the total cards they have on the field and their hand, most of the time you're going to be inflicting at least 1,000 damage. But if you want, you can sometimes you can inflict over like 1,600. It depends on how many cards they have, but this card is really useful. And then we got the double Waboku, or I should have ran the Threatning Roar, but double Waboku works fine. And then you got the 3 Reckless Grief for more draw power, 3 Legacy of Yata-Garastu, and then 1 Jar of Greed. So extra chain cards in order to feed your chain strike. And then you have 3 cylinders, which is really good. Actually, if your opponent, like, there's actually no way to stop this card unless it's an MST, because like your opponent can't use cards like Star at Road, can't use cards like Lance or anything else. This card is really good, and I'm surprised it's at 3. And then Ojama Trio, pretty much just extra card to feed your secret. No, actually, I don't think it works with Secret Barrel. Yeah, I don't think it works with Secret Barrel, but it's basically to, like, when your opponent's monsters are destroyed. Hold on. Yeah, when your opponent's Ojama tokens are destroyed, you inflict 300 damage. But I mean, you obviously aren't really going to actually inflict 300 damage, because you're actually gonna be following up with like a Lava Golem most of the time, because that's actually one of the faster ways to get it out. But most of the time, you just want to disrupt their field so that they can't really do anything. And most, like this card right now is really good, just because most decks you can't really like, they're not running XYZ, or sorry, synchros. So like when you play this card, you take up literally 3 of their spots, and you can't XYZ with synchros. So that's kind of one of the reasons why this card is limited at 2, because it does slow play the game down. And better yet, if they have a scapegoat. Oh yeah. So here's one little tip: if they have scapegoat, if they activate a scapegoat for some reason, if for I don't know why they would activate Scapegoat against a burn deck, but if they activate Scapegoat, do not kill the Scapegoat. Do not activate your Lava Golem. Just let them sit there and let your opponent wait it out, and don't summon any monsters in attack mode, because if they can actually switch your tokens and then they can attack and suicide with like your monsters. Don't do that. Just let it sit there and let it let them like be frustrated and find ways to get rid of their own tokens. Same thing with the Ojama Trio. Just that's your strategy. But extra burn effect doesn't really happen too often because you don't really summon monsters. But yeah, so pretty much that's the main deck. And then your extra deck, you can run like Swords, you can run Day Koala, you can run Ceasefire. There's like various other cards. Same thing with Accumulated Fortunes. Like it does work. Okay, this card you activate it as a chain link 4 or higher. But it's actually okay, but sometimes it could be a dead draw. But I found it to be okay. I don't run it though. Your side deck pretty much is 3 MSTs and 3 Twisters. That's pretty much like the whole side deck. Pretty much like you just want to get rid of your opponent's Decrease, because Decrease kills this deck. Okay, so let's see. 5-headed dragon. Just your extra deck is basically to troll your opponent, because you do want to make your opponent sweat a bit. So you play the psychological game, you kind of just reveal the 5-headed dragon. They'll think, oh, you're playing Chaos Dragons, but wait, Future Fusion is banned. But yeah, I mean, I don't think that really happens often if you're playing at a YCS. But if you're playing at a locals level, maybe that's good. I don't know. Like maybe it'll work. But yeah, anyway, that's the chain burn deck. You guys, pretty much, you guys should go out there and build it. It's pretty cheap. I think the only most expensive card is the Lava Golem. But I don't know if it's common now or not. But yeah, I think all these cards are common, including Battle Fader. And then yeah. There's something here that's, well, I guess Legacy Yata-Garastu is a holo, I think. But rest, I mean, like, it doesn't cost anything. It came out in premium pack. But yeah, so just go out there, build this deck. It's really fun. It'll probably cost less than $40-50 to build. But yeah, so anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. All right, peace.